Hello and welcome to the IPC Setup Demo. This is the method our programs use to communicate with each other across a computer network. Let's get started. Okay, first let's look at the IPC options available. If you go to the options menu and click the automation tab, you can start IPC when the program begins, if you're going to use it every time. If you prefer IPv6 over IPv4, you just check this checkbox. Most networks are set up for IPv4. And the final one is if you want to encrypt the messages over the network, just check this box. It'll use a standard password, and if you want to have your own password, you can enter that here. Just remember that all your clients are going to have to use the same password if you do that. Okay, let's look at this diagram to show you what we're going to configure. We've got two computers, video mill on computer 1, sound mill on computer 2, and they've each got their own unique IP address, and it differs by this last number, 130 or 102. So each application is configured with an origin client, which defines its own computer address and defines the port number for the application. And they also have any number of remote clients that point to the other application. So it'll have the IP address of the other computer and the port number of the application on that computer. Okay, let's see how to set up the origin client. So if we go to Tools, Automation, IPC, and then edit the origin client profile, brings up the client profile editor. Now you can see you can set it to the local IP address, or if the two programs are on the same machine, you can just use the loopback IP address, which is more efficient. But in this case, we're going to go across the network, so we use the IP address, and the port numbers are defined. The default port numbers are defined here. So if you've got a video mill client, you just pick video mill, and that fills in the right port number. Now these port numbers aren't magical. You can use your own if they interfere with another application on your system, but for simplicity, it's probably best just to keep with the default port numbers. Okay, and let's look at how to set up the remote clients. So again, we go to Automation, IPC, and this is managing the remote clients. Brings up this list of remote clients that are already defined. So if we just select sound mill and click the edit button, you can see that I've already preset this so that the IP address was the 102 that we specified in the diagram, and the default port number is 52010. Okay, with the Remote Media Manager remote client, you always want to have subscribe to media events selected. And if you're not going to be using a client, you can just click this disable button, which is actually a good idea, so that it doesn't set up a listener for it. Okay. Alright, anytime you edit the clients, the IPC clients, you need to restart IPC. So you just come to the IPC toolbar and click the start, and it'll show you what clients are connected. And then you can test your configuration under remote tools here. First we'll select what remote client we want to ping and click the ping button, And if it's working correctly, it'll say two-way connection is working. And if you don't get that message, it usually means that one or the other clients is either not started or is a configuration error. Okay, now let's see how you can use those clients in a automation script. So we open the automator, and I've already made a script here with a run script command, and it basically, if you execute this, it'll send the run script with a script number to the sound mill client. So if I just click that, it's actually on the other machine. I can hear it's already started. So that's basically how you do it. Let's edit this script, and I'll show you how to set up that that step. So you click Start External Program, click the Add step, you select the client you want to send it to, so in this case it's SoundMill, and then you just type in the command that you want to send. So in this case the command is run script with the ID number, and you can see it added the script step. So then if I run this, it'll start it again, but that's just showing you how to set it up. Okay, that concludes the IPC Setup Demo. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.